We might use that audio. We might not. Who knows? Hi, John.
Hey, buddy.
Do the thing.
Dubs!
Dubs.
Mom's FaceTiming me. Not right now, Mommy.
You want to tell the people what your mom called me?
Which time?
The last time.
Oh, she called him a fruitcake.
They called me a fruitcake. Shout out. What's your mom's?
Mary.
Shout out to Mary. Shout out to you, Mary.
We love her.
Hi, welcome back to the 52 Reasons podcast, and we got a lot to go over. Now, John, where did I put? Oh, that's embarrassing.
What are you looking for?
Oh, wait, where did I? God damn it!
What are you looking for?
I had the paper with everything we were going to talk about. I had a very oh, here it is.
He wants to be organized, but we know we're going to get sidetracked and all that.
No. Here, we're going to start. We're going to do it again. Hi, welcome back to the 52 Reasons podcast. And in today's episode, I had a whole bit planned.
Well, that didn't work.
We're going to go over the Eagles' tight win, but not tight win or win. It was a win.
Comfortable, not comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Win over the Jaguars. We are then going to go over our reasons. We got a draft class. We're going to call Chad. We'll call Owen. And then all wrapping up with the most important thing, the first Dallas Eagles game, a game which I will not be seeing. And we'll get to that later on. But before we get into anything here, there's something different. Jason Kelce. Jason Kelce was in the news for better for worse. Over the weekend, he was at the Penn State game. It was Penn State, Ohio State game. Yep. And he was doing the kind of walking through everything, getting ready. He was going to be on Pat McAfee and the Saturday, Big Noon Saturday and everything like that. And one of the students said to Jason, "How does it feel that your brother is a F word for dating Taylor Swift?" And it's not fuck. That's not the F word we're talking about.
No, not cool.
Not fucking cool. And Jason Kelce promptly grabbed his phone and spiked it into the fucking ground. First things first, what I want to say about that is fuck that guy.
Yeah.
And there's just no place for shit like that.
No.
Not only using that word in that context of, saying that about his brother. And, he addressed it yesterday on Monday Night Football. Mm-hmm. And I think, honestly, everybody was in agreement of fuck that guy. Yeah. We all would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, I mean, we're both brothers. We both have brothers. So we both would understand where he's coming from in that scenario. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
But, I mean, Jason's absolutely right. He has much more to lose than that, however old kid. At the end of the day, the kid was wrong, but Jason was also wrong in a sense.
It was all, we would have done the same thing.
We would have done the same thing, but it also doesn't make it right.
No, of course not. No, not at all. We love you, Jason.
Yeah, we love him.
We love him. And I think he handled it perfectly. He was like, I fueled hate with hate. I think that was the exact quote.
Not what he knows it wasn't right what the kid did, but he knows he shouldn't have reacted to it either.
Yeah, exactly. And nothing's probably going to ever come of that.
No.
What are you going to do? Tell the cops that you were the person who called Jason Kelce's brother that word?
Yeah, he smashed her phone.
And smashed my phone. And then I love not love is a wrong word, but I very much enjoyed when he tried to like big dick Jason Kelce. He was like, "What are you going to do? What are you going to do?" Jason Kelce, this kid was this fucking thin. Jason Kelce would level that fucking.
You're talking about the same dude that used to maul Aaron Donald. So, I mean,
John, Aaron Donald recorded a sack against every team in the NFL, right?
Not one.
Not one. What was that team, John?
That was Philadelphia Eagles.
Stout you, baby. But anyway, moral of the story, we kind of wanted to talk about it. Just I felt like it was relevant and something that we didn't really want to not talk about. So we just wanted to address it. It happened. Fuck that guy. And dubs.
So to get back into what we predicted last week, you had a mauling of the Jacksonville Jaguars, 41-14 victory.
So in my defense, it could have looked like that if Nick Sirianni would put some points on the board.
I mean, I also had a beatdown. I had 31-10.
And for all intents and purposes, it kind of was a beatdown.
It was a beatdown. And honestly, even after everything happened with the missed call, with the fumble, and
2 missed calls,
and the tush pushes, and the non-converting, and the going for the field goal, I wasn't worried. I mean, it was the Jaguars, bro. Like, I get it. They've lost a couple stinkers in the last few years, but like, I felt they were in control of that game the whole way.
So I agreed in when it got to the fourth quarter, and obviously they rallied a lot in that third quarter. You know, you look at let's just talk about it now. I mean, you had could have been 2 of the worst calls that I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Overall, the NFL officiating hasn't been terrible this year.
It's been pretty solid.
Like, it started rough.
Credit's due.
Yes, it started rough, and really, it's only bad when you see that it's bad,
or you see they're playing the Chiefs,
or you see and there was a false start that completely changed the outcome of the game last night.
That didn't happen.
It did happen, yeah, because you're only happy because it fucking benefited you. So you look at the 3rd and 12 play. It wasn't the same drive. It was 3rd and 12. Trevor Lawrence throws it. I forget who caught it. But on the replay, I need some. Give me this. You see, here's the ground that the tip of the football hit the ground first, and then he recovered. And while that was a little.
That was
that was a little odd. My bad. Hand up. My bad.
Why don't you just take off your hat?
What do you mean?
You could have used your hat.
You know what? That's a good point. So, catches it, and Nick Sirianni throws the red flag, and I'm watching him. I'm looking at the replay. I'm like, oh, okay. There's no way that they're gonna, that's a drop and whatever. No, the call was confirmed. And my only solution was, I guess they didn't have enough to overturn it, but there's like a gazillion angles, and every angle that I saw, it hit the ground first.
Yeah.
And then he recovered it. But somehow, some way, that wasn't the worst call of the game.
So Saquon was down. I mean,
he was down.
He was tripped by the defender. He started to go down and then fell, and then the ball came out. So how is that a fumble? How is that counted as a free touchdown for the Jaguars? I don't know. But in terms of that, I mean, those are the key negatives, right? The chasing points from Sirianni with the 2-point conversions.
So here's I didn't mean to interrupt him.
Okay.
The thing is with Sirianni is we just gave him his flowers.
We did.
Say
we
he's
did
been
give
coaching
flowers,
very well.
Yes.
Now, I had a theory.
Okay.
I feel like he was trying to big dick Doug Pederson.
Maybe to a certain extent, but like, here's my thing with Nick is chasing points never works in the NFL. It just doesn't. At the end of the day, if you're going to win football games, you have to take the points that are there. Now, being aggressive has its times in the span of the game, but
you didn't need to be aggressive in this game.
He did not. It was the Jaguars. I get why he was being aggressive to kind of put him out early, but you would have put him out early with another extra point, field goal. But my thing with that is I appreciate that he's getting back to his roots, because I feel like in the beginning of the season, sometimes he was aggressive, sometimes he was passive. If he's going to be aggressive, both feed in aggressive coaching, and I think the players will respond to that. So that's kind of where I'm at with that aspect.
See, I agree with you to a certain extent, and obviously, if you're going to be aggressive, be aggressive. Just don't kind of pick and choose when you're going to be. Mm-hmm. But my problem is with the 3 2-point conversion tries, is it was the same exact play every single time.
Yes,
there was no altering it. And also the first 2-point conversion, Jalen was over the line.
Yes, he was.
He was over the line. That should have worked. But again, why have replay if you're just going to get the call wrong anyway? Jalen was over, so I kind of talked that up as a mulligan. You then just ran the same play again, and then the same play again. Mm-hmm. And the Jaguars were all over it. You got to give credit to the Jaguars defense. Like, they sniffed out a lot of.
They played.
lot of
They
trick
fought. They did not. They played for Doug Peterson in that
They
game.
did.
They absolutely.
They did. And there was a lot to take away on the positive ends.
Actually, let's start talking about positives,
I
right?
like that transition.
Yeah.
First
drive of the game. Points in the first quarter, Jared.
I thought that was banned.
Oh my god.
Well, first, we gotta give credit. Keely Ringo.
Wrong.
No, it was Ringo, wasn't
Wrong.
it? No.
Wrong.
Oh, wasn't? No.
Yes. Sidney Brown forced a fumble on the punt return, and that resulted in a touchdown. And he's saying Keely Ringo. Can we bet Chick-fil-A on this?
No, because I might be wrong.
Come here, you fucker.
I might be wrong.
I know you're wrong. It was 21. It wasn't 22.
Hold on. Keep talking.
Yeah, so the first drive of the game, what a freaking throw by Jalen, and what a catch by Saquon. The back of the end zone in the corner, only where Saquon could get it. Dude, he looks like a freaking wide receiver out there half the time. The way he jumped up, got his feet down, control of the ball. This guy's insane. He's absolutely insane.
Okay, in my defense, it was Ringo who recovered the punt.
Okay, but the hit
was Sidney Brown.
We were talking more about the hit.
I was more so talking about who got the ball, but I should have been talking about the hit. So we were both right, John.
You have a Chick-fil-A.
Anyway, the fuck I do.
Saquon. I mean, the internet's kind of blown up over this.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, Saquon. Shout out to my wife.
Shout out to Beck.
But the spin move,
jump over a guy.
This dude proceeds to not only jump over a grown man, but does it backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Should you try to redo this?
Who's jumping?
You.
All right.
Are you gonna jump over me?
Yeah.
It sounds like a terrible idea.
No, what could happen?
Okay. All right, let's do it.
So we're gonna.
Right.
So, I'm
significantly taller than you, so this is gonna be interesting.
We're shoulder to shoulder. You want to hold hands?
No, I don't want to hold hands.
Okay. So am I like?
Yeah, you're gonna have to like.
Dude, there's a very real chance my ass is gonna end up like in your chest. I just want you to know that.
That's all right. And he was squatted down a little bit, so I'll squat down just a little. Oh my god! He made it like here, right here, here.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. Saquon jumped over that dude, and I don't know. What are we? 5'6", 5'7"?
No, like 6'1".
Oh.
Yeah, we're like 6'1", 6'2".
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, realistically, that DB is probably what, like 5'10", 6 foot,
and just made it look easy. Dude, he was stumbling. He was going into a pivot, and he stumbled.
And then it was the fact of the matter. He landed on his fucking feet, and still took 3 dudes to tackle him.
Yeah.
Giants. I mean, we talk about this like every week, but
like how the fuck do you let that guy go?
What is going on anymore?
Like seriously, how the fuck, as an NFL franchise, do you have a guy like Saquon Barkley and you just allow that guy to walk through the door? Not only walk away, but to a division rival. It's baffling.
I mean, look, what more can we say about Saquon? He's fantastic. He, if not for Derrick Henry, he's Offensive Player of the Year.
Yes, I agree, and not. I mean, hats off to Derrick Henry. He is just having
He's having a fantastic year. I give the edge to Saquon.
Now, why? I think I was about to say something stupid, but you know what? I'm going to say it anyway. I feel like Saquon is more integral to this offense than Derrick Henry is to the Ravens offense.
I disagree with that.
Okay, that's why I said it was stupid.
I disagree with that. Because it's Lamar and it's Henry, but like here it's Jalen, it's Saquon, it's AJ, it's Devontae.
You're forgetting the name. It's Grant Calcaterra.
Dallas Goedert, and then you have the offensive line as a whole. So, but the reason I give Saquon the edge is Derrick Henry's a workhorse, man. He runs the ball, pounds it.
Can you imagine? You know
down their throat.
Do you remember that picture where it's him and he's like smiling? Can you imagine that coming at you?
But my thing with that is Saquon is the same way, but he's also a major threat in the receiving game. And Derrick Henry, not so much.
No, okay.
But he is but not to the level Saquon is.
Well, they're never going to allow a Philadelphia athlete to win anything,
That's
so
true.
it's going to go to Derrick Henry.
Can we get sidetracked for a second?
Sure. That's what this show's all about.
Zach Wheeler.
Yeah.
He's not going to win a Cy Young.
No, he's not. No, we lost our bet. I don't know if we talked about the bet.
Yeah, we lost our bet.
We did lose a bet. We bet one of our other coworkers a bag that Bryce Harper won a Gold Glove. And not only did Bryce Harper not win a Gold Glove, no Philly won a Gold Glove. Which Hal Bryson Stott is not a two-time Gold Glove winner. I have no idea. But yes, Zach Wheeler is not going to win the Cy Young because Chris Sale pitched in 3 less games and 50 less innings, but had more strikeouts. So what you're telling me, John, I'm very passionate about this because it pisses me off every time I fucking think about it.
I know you are.
Zach Wheeler should be a 2-time fucking Cy Young Award winner, but instead you have Corbin Burns in 2021, who miraculously he made 31 starts, 32 starts, whatever. He pitched 63 less innings than Zach Wheeler in 2021, and he won the fucking Cy Young Award winner when Zach Wheeler had a better fucking ERA. So how do you give that guy the Cy Young over Wheeler? And then you get the 2024, and I'm not trying to take away what Chris Sale has done this year. But he kind of revitalized his career with the Braves. Shocking that the Braves, with their fucking voodoo magic, made him look like prime.
Where was he when they needed him the most?
That's true. But it's going to go to him. I can't believe it's going to go to him. Zach Wheeler should be a 2-time fucking Cy Young Award winner, and it pisses me off, and I can't believe that they're just not going to allow it to happen. I'm flabbergasted that they fucking let Bryce Harper in 2021 win the MVP because
Zach, you know what else Zach Wheeler doesn't have any?
But hair. So bald. It's a jump scare, dude. Because sometimes he has like a little bit like
like
here.
You see like the peak.
So like when he's like there, but then when he takes out, it's
like,
just whoa, jump scare.
Speaking of which, speaking of Phillies.
So
I know we're not the .NET Phillies podcast.
No, we're not.
But I've been doing some thinking about this.
Podcast.
I've been doing some thinking about this, and I know we talked about this a little bit.
Sure.
But I want to see what the people think.
Yep.
I'm taking Aaron Nola over Bryce Harper when everything is said and done on Mount Rushmore. What do you think? What?
What did you just say? I just want to make sure you know what you said.
When everything is said and done, Aaron Nola is going to lead every single pitching category.
You can suck my fucking dick. This asshole fucking goes along. We were talking about Mount Rushmore yesterday at work, and I said on the Phillies Mount Rushmore, it's Schmidt, it's Carlton, it's Jimmy Rollins, and it's Aaron Nola when it's all said and done. And the reason I said Aaron Nola is
you said Bryce Harper.
He's gaslighting you. He's gaslighting you. Do
I
I have to call Alan?
Well, we're going to call Owen eventually.
No. We're calling Owen right now.
All right, call him. What are we going to get him the name?
Random Philly, because it's relevant. Because you know I made a good point.
No, you didn't.
I
made the point.
You're trying to fucking
No.
Yes, you are.
Oh my God, this guy.
I swear to God, Owen, don't be voting or anything. Oh.
Yellow.
Hey, Owen, you're on the 52 Reasons podcast. How are you, pal?
Having a little voting trouble, but
we're
fantastic.
No, you're fine. Now, Owen, before I ask you to do what I want you to do, can you just remember the Mount Rushmore argument that John and I were having yesterday?
Yeah.
Can you say who I said was the last member of the Mount Rushmore?
In terms of Phillies.
Yes, I said this player. Yeah.
Yeah. You were on the side of Bryce Harper.
Bang! Bang!
You fucking told him to say this.
No, I didn't.
You fucking told him to say this. This is some horse shit. All right, Owen, name a random Philly.
Philly, Mike Franco.
Okay, thank you, Owen. Go fuck yourself. I love you. Bye.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
You fucking told him before. You be playing at this whole thing. This is what he fucking does. He's fucking. There's a reason. There's a reason you wanted to bring this up. Yeah, you don't give a baker's fuck about Zach Wheeler. You don't give a baker's fuck about anything. And you knew you were going to do this. You fucking sat there and you lied. You're a fucking liar. You're a goddamn liar and a cheat.
I have no idea what he's talking about. He's losing his mind. He misses baseball, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, back to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Whoa. We got to talk about Mike Franco a little bit.
He was bad.
No, he had that 1 year, that one time.
Who would you rather have right now in terms of number 7s? Michael Franco, it's right there.
Michael Franco.
He's not making $300 million.
Who would you rather have at third base right now? Alec Bohm or Michael Franco?
Alec Bohm. Come on.
Alec Bohm's going to get traded.
Probably.
I can't wait for Aiden Miller's Major League debut.
Maybe he'll be number 7 by then.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
I got just a little sidetrack right now. John Middleton has me very excited because he's about to blow this team up.
You know they're not going to sign Soto, right?
I don't want Juan Soto.
Okay.
I want...
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you say you did?
He's doing it again. So now that this is over and it's fine, it appeared, did you tell Owen to say that?
No. Hand to God, I didn't.
Swear on your son.
I swear on my son, I did not tell Owen to say anything. It was Owen's idea.
God, you motherfucker!
Anyway.
Owen, your segment's cut.
Anyway, back to the offense.
Can you tell the people what I was on the side of Aaron Nola?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, Jahan Dotson is alive.
Yeah, Jahan Dotson!
Holy shit.
So, A.J. Brown went out.
Yes.
The offense looked a little stagnant without him in it, which is normal.
A little bit.
Like you're missing your number one
Less
option.
than usual, though.
Yes, you're missing your number one option at receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's going to be some hiccups in the road, but Dotson had that clutch. Was that 3rd and 11?
Yeah, he tipped it up. It went down, and then he caught it on his ass. Now, should he have just called it? Probably.
That could be. So I view that as hopefully a springboard into him being a little more integral into the offense.
Hopefully.
Because
I mean, we didn't see anything after that catch, but whatever.
No, yeah, because Saquon fucking Barkley exists.
Yeah. The other point I wanted to touch on, a couple points on the offense. Jalen Hurts looks fast.
Yeah, he looks like 2022 again.
He looks, dude, he's not just scoring tush-push touchdowns anymore.
No.
He is running, and he's being smart about it, too.
And Fred Johnson put his body on the line for that touchdown.
He did put his body on the line.
So, I agree with you. It reminds me so much of his MVP year, and I put,
that was Patrick Mahomes' MVP year.
Yes, when he was in the MVP conversation.
Yes. He's getting his way back.
He is, and I think because the offense, he's being so much more. His decision making has been incredible since the bye.
Yes.
He gets his first read, his second read, and he doesn't try to do too much, and that was what was killing him at the beginning of the year and even at the end of last year. Is he was trying to play hero ball.
It's first read, second read. Okay, that's not there. Check down or go.
Yep.
That is how you play quarterback.
Yeah. Period. And it's good to see, like, he had that big run. He looks fast. He looks quicker. And he's showing emotion, man.
Yeah.
Like, when he got that big first down, it was like, what was it, 3rd and 14 or something like that?
Yep.
Got that big first down. He was like,
Did you see after Saquon did the backwards hurdle, Lane ran up to Jalen and said something to him?
Yeah. Do you know what he said?
No, I don't know.
He said he's a special son of a bitch just like you.
Yes. And Jalen just had that big smile on his face. And I'm like,
they're having fun.
It's back.
They're having fun.
Other point I want to touch on.
Lane Johnson's really good. I just want to say that.
Yeah, I love him. My favorite Eagle.
Will Shipley.
My favorite Eagle.
Devontae Smith.
Holy shit, man!
That one-handed catch.
If it wasn't for Saquon, we'd be wearing Devontae again.
Didn't we? Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, he's so good.
Yeah,
he is so good. He snagged that when Jalen threw that, and I saw it going towards the back of the end zone. I'm like, no, he doesn't got a shot at this. He pulls it in with one hand and gets both feet down.
Mm-hmm. And it's not.
And it wasn't that close either.
No. And the thing is, it's like to have and this just goes for all NFL wide receivers. The wherewithal to not only catch that ball, but get your 2 feet down.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's incredible. He's so good. You lose AJ, and thankfully AJ Brown should play this week against Dallas.
He should be fine. He should be fine. Gonna spank Trayvon Diggs.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
spank him.
And then CD is gonna be on Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, I need him in fantasy.
Sorry.
Can't we just get up like 30 points and then put, I don't know, fucking James Bradbury?
Is he dead? He might be dead.
He might be dead.
I have not heard anything from. He was only supposed to miss 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Howie might have just shoved him in the closet.
Should we move defense?
I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. That's just water. Don't worry.
Okay.
We do have water.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like there was something else. Oh, Will Shipley, special teams at that tackle.
Yeah. Popped him.
I think every week we should do a Will Shipley update.
Just like what he's doing these days.
No, I was just like, did you see a Will Shipley appearance in this game?
Well, they hit the shit out of the punt return. Or was it a kick return? I think it was a punt return, right?
Yes, punt return.
So defense, we talked about Sidney Brown, not Keely Ringo.
Keely Ringo got the ball.
He did. We talked about Will Shipley. A couple things.
Just one more thing on Sidney Brown. He's really good. Like I really like him. I'm a big Sidney Brown fan.
You know what I would love?
What?
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
But if we saw Sidney Brown at safety instead of CJ.
Ooh, we'll get to CJ. CJ.
So I want to start on the positive side for defense. Zach Bond's that dude, bro.
Please, Howie, I saw this tweet, and
we might have to re-up him, dude.
I'm going to say it on my own. Please don't let him be TJ Edwards, where you just let TJ Edwards go.
We gotta get him like
he is every play. He's there.
He's everywhere, man.
He's fucking he is so good. Might be the best signing of the offseason. I said what I said.
Well, okay.
No, I'm kidding. Saquon, obviously, but a very underrated signing.
So you talked about Guantanamo Bay a little bit.
I did talk about Guantanamo Bay. How many times did he get targeted, John?
Not much.
Got targeted once.
Can we talk about the other rookie for a second?
The white cornerback?
The white cornerback. Dude, he is so fucking good. He is so good.
I say this every week after watching the game is how the fuck did he fall to us?
I don't know.
How did the Eagles get the 2 best corners in the draft?
I don't know.
It's insane. Like
because the dude, what was Kool-Aid McKinstry?
Yes,
stinks.
Yeah, no, he's not very good.
He stinks.
Thank God they didn't get Kool-Aid, man.
Oh my, dude.
Because I wanted Kool-Aid. I did want Kool-Aid.
He is so
for the name alone.
Good.
For the name alone.
And what was the other one? Terrion Arnold.
God
damn, I'm so good. Yes, it's Terrion Arnold, who's from Alabama. Also kind of stinks. I don't know where. I think he got drafted. I don't know where he went.
I don't know. But Cooper DeJean, another guy who's just everywhere.
And he's a rookie, bro. And he's like a rookie.
He's 21.
That's what I mean. Like young. He's only played what? 4 games?
They made the switch. Was it the first game out of the bye?
I think.
Or was it the Bucs game?
No, I think it was the first game out of the bye.
Yeah, and they've been. How many losses did they have since Cooper DeJean?
Speaking of, the man in which he replaced.
Oh my God.
Avonte Maddox.
He played 1 snap.
One snap, bro.
And it was a PI. And they knew to target him too.
First of all.
He got burned.
First of all. Avonte. I don't need you on the field.
I don't.
Second of all, you are disgracing LeGarrette Blount's number.
Yeah.
Enough of the veteran. We love him. He was Super Bowl. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I'm done.
I was thinking of another 29, but
Shady wore 29.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm like, no, he's 25.
He wore 29.
That's who I was thinking of because I'm like, I could have swore he wore 29, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
And then last key point on defense, I'll let you touch on that one.
Oh,
your guy,
my guy. So I gotta give him one of these. Nakobe Dean.
Yeah.
Ever since I ripped into him, he has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
And he's been playing out of his mind. And he had just a great interception in the end zone to ice the game for the Eagles. I mean, I look like a dumbass. Like, I look like a fucking idiot right now. But I'm so glad I look like an idiot.
You?
Yeah.
Jared?
Yep.
Michael?
Yep.
Roberts?
Yep.
Dumbass.
Yeah, dumbass. This guy right here. Dumbass. Nakobe Dean. Keep up the good work, pal.
His bad.
My bad.
I never doubted you.
I think in the exact quote, my balls itch. I think in the exact quote you said it's a stupid number.
It's still a stupid number.
It is. Give me like
54.
54.
That's Trot.
57.
That's that fullback guy.
Oh, Van Schmergenbergen.
That's it. That's it.
I don't know. Give me like the 40s and 50s. You remember Nate Gary?
So, can I tell a quick story about Nate Gary?
I can't wait to see where this goes.
All right. So, Beck and I were living in an apartment.
Your wife.
Yes. And we had this like marble, like nice coffee table. It was pretty expensive. Beck loved it.
I think I have a feeling I know where this is going.
Do you remember? I think it was 2019. 19?
Yes.
Nate Gary against the Steelers, and he covered what the fuck's his name? Chase Claypool.
When he was good.
And
Where is Chase Claypool anymore? Is he now?
I don't know, but he scored 4 touchdowns, 4 separate occasions on Nate Gary. I punched the coffee table so hard after the 4th one, and then I covered it up with a coaster.
Good job.
Chase Claypool. I don't think she knows that.
Chase Claypool is a free agent. She does now.
She does now.
Yeah, Nate Gary was not
so bad.
Good.
So
like
bad.
really at all.
Oh my God, disgusting.
He was so bad. 49er, Nate Gary.
Yeah.
Where is he right now? Is he still on an NFL team?
Who?
Nate Gary.
I don't know.
I
feel like the last he played was like the Broncos.
No, he's a free agent. He played for the Eagles, Niners, and Commanders.
Okay.
He was very stinky.
Should we jump into our...
There is one more person that we cannot let off the hook for playing like absolute shit.
Who? The same person that's always playing like shit?
Yeah.
I don't... Like, bro, it's not even worth our energy anymore. He's dog shit.
I keep waiting for him. And for those who are lost, it's CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Like,
I was so excited when they brought him back, and now it's just all bad. Like he is...
Here's my thing, though, right? Like, he's the vibes guy. He's the culture guy.
Yes.
But, like, Stubbs. Can he be Garrett Stubbs and just sit on the bench?
As Garrett Stubbs does.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, be Garrett Stubbs and sit on the bench.
Full disclosure, we are a pro Garrett Stubbs podcast.
Well, yeah. I just... Like, can he just, like, not play anymore?
Yeah.
Like, really can you just put him in the same corner as Maddox? And just, like...
James Bradbury. That take is looking better and better.
I mean, it always was. And can we just, like, try Sidney Brown out there? I don't care, bro. And just something different.
We've kind of talked about it, but this Eagles team and his coaching staff is not hell-bent on... Yes, I understand you spent a lot of money in the grand scheme of things on CJ, bringing him back. But they're not afraid to bench veterans in order to get younger.
And get results.
Because we saw it last year with Sidney Brown. Played very well. 2 reasons, John.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first. So in this part, we are the 52 Reasons podcast.
We are.
If you know, you know. Now, what we do is give one reason why they won the game, one reason why they could have lost the game. Correct. My one reason they won the game.
Don't.
It's Cooper DeJean.
Yes, it is.
It's Cooper DeJean. Guy was all over the place. It's really the rookie CBs, like Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. Like, these quarterbacks have zero time because they are just covered by, like, that's why we call it Guantanamo Bay, is because just locked up. Doesn't matter if it's Quinyon, doesn't matter if it's Cooper DeJean.
Nope.
You're not getting fucking open against them.
Certainly
That is the reason they won, is because their secondary, despite the close game, their defense still played extremely well. So I am not worried about the defense taking a step back at all.
My reason is him. I mean, freaking Saquon, man. What more can you say? Dude had 27 carries, 157 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 3 catches for 40 yards, receiving touchdown, 1 backwards hurdle, which we tried to replicate
Poorly.
And that wasn't a fumble. I don't care.
It wasn't. Like, the replay, the ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
This dude, man, like, is he the most feared weapon in the NFL right now?
Derrick Henry.
No, but I mean, like, you don't know where he's going to line up. You don't know how he's going to do it, but you know you're going to have to deal with him.
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I think that's what makes him, like you said, so dangerous is you don't know where he is going to be, but if he's on the field, you know the ball's probably going to get to him, or you use him as a decoy.
Do you know what Saquon is? Saquon is Christian McCaffrey of last year.
I was about to say the exact same thing, and that was the thing when they signed him is
That
people
was the
made that
hope.
comp,
That was the hope.
and it is delivered in tenfold.
Yeah.
Now let's hope that next year Saquon doesn't have
Well, that's
to
what
get like
we got to
different
start.
limiting.
Not like 27 carries is a lot of fucking carries.
Yeah, but he was still just pounding the rock.
Maybe we get him down to like 20. Mixing
We're gonna need him.
mixing
Like if the
Shipley.
Eagles make the playoffs, they're gonna need him for that.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
and they're gonna use him like this.
That's what I mean. So like right now in November 5th, okay, but like we need to start kind of pacing him out a little.
Not
bit,
in
my
divisional
opinion.
games. Let them bully the shit. Now you get to the Panthers, that might be a Kenny Gainwell game.
Will Shipley.
Will Shipley.
Game.
Yeah, let Will cook. Let Will cook a little bit. Kind of looks stinky in the Bengals game, but let him cook.
Reason loss.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Go ahead.
It's Nick Sirianni, and we kind of touched on it a little bit, but that game was a lot closer than it needed to be. He left 2, 4, 6, 9 points on the board. Not ideal. And yes, Saquon was down, and that point should have kind of but it did. And we touched on it a lot, and I agree where if you're going to be aggressive, be aggressive. Don't kind of pick and choose when you're going to be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And so I respect it on that sense, but Nick Sirianni is definitely the reason they could have lost. But two things can be true at the same time. Number one is Nick Sirianni brings a winning culture to the Eagles. Mm-hmm. The players love Nick Sirianni because if they didn't, we would know that they didn't. These guys absolutely adore Nick Sirianni, but he does make a lot of boneheaded plays, but you can fix that. You cannot just all of a sudden out of nowhere put a winning culture into a team.
I agree.
You can fix boneheaded mistakes like that. And not to say there were mistakes, because if they got all the 2-point conversions, they got the field goal, we'd be talking about like, oh, the Nick Sirianni, big dick, and da-da-da-da-da.
Well, like, hindsight's 50-50, right?
2020.
2020, sorry.
Idiot.
2020. I was thinking whatever. Fuck off. But like, it's the same thing like with baseball, with Topper. It's like, okay, Jeff Hoffman's been fantastic this entire year. I'm going to throw him in. If he strikes off the side, it's like, okay, you put your best pitcher in. Mm-hmm. But if he gives up a walk-off, Topper, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah.
So
because that was the whole thing when the Phillies got eliminated by the Mets. And I said, I mean, Jeff Hoffman shouldn't have been put out for that last inning. I've kind of hammered that.
No, but like the fact of the matter is,
it's the same concept.
It's the same concept, and you have to trust your players, mm-hmm. and you have to be right in your decision making. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and it's honestly like of all things, like yes, we've ripped Nick Sirianni, and mm-hmm. I mean, I like him as a coach. Does he make some boneheaded plays? Yes. But you cannot take away the culture that he brings to mm-hmm. this team and this city and the players. And that is very important. The players love him and they want to play for him.
Yes.
You can't just teach that. Because you have situations like in Chicago right now with Matt Eberflus. The players hate playing for him. They do not like him. They do not respect him. Mm-hmm. Now you have a team like the Browns where, yes, they're kind of dog shit, but players want to play for Kevin Stefanski. They want to have that culture. What's another example of like a shitty? Oh, well, yeah, players don't really want to play for Mike McCarthy. You cannot instill a winning culture. You can't just implant that. No. So that's what Nick Sirianni brings. But he could have blown the game for us. Sorry to go on a rant.
Here's my reason for a loss. It's going to be Jake Elliott. Look, I understand he wasn't put in the best position to succeed. He's kind of been inconsistent work. But the fact of the matter is, he's supposed to be one of the highest paid kickers in the league. He's supposed to be top 5 kicker. And he keeps missing big field goals.
I think that also comes to just load management.
What do you mean load management? They're not using him.
My point.
But that's not load management.
I'm saying
that's
lack
the
thereof.
opposite of load management.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, if your number is called, it doesn't matter.
Can I say something to you?
This is my reason. Okay, I get it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
If you look across the board, outside of Brandon Aubrey, kickers are missing a lot of field goals this year. You have Bass in Buffalo, who is automatic. You have Kyle Tucker, who is largely considered the best kicker in the league. You have what's his name in Cincinnati? What?
Y'all heard that,
Justin
right?
Tucker. Justin Tucker.
Kyle Tucker played for the Astros.
Yes, he does. We were talking a lot of baseball. Okay, sue me. Justin Tucker,
best kicker of all time.
Yes. Well, God, weird way to say David Akers, but who's the Evan McPherson? Is that the guy in Cincinnati? Has missed a lot of field goals. Like, I think it's across the board, but I agree with you. I think it's inconsistencies with Jake Elliott, and I don't know what Jake Elliott did to Nick Sirianni.
I think he's banged up. That's my gut feeling. He is 0 for 3 from 50 plus yards,
which is very uncharacteristic of Jake Elliott.
Every other year, he's hitting those consistently. So, yeah, I mean, if he keeps missing field goals at this rate, it might be time to. And that's why I kind of feel like Sirianni is not given a pass, but it's also like, okay, that might be a reason for it.
I see what you mean. Like, he knows something's off, and that's why he is not using Jake Elliott.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
No, I see it. No, I agree. But I also, at the same time, I feel like we would have known something is going on with that.
Not necessarily. It could be leg fatigue. It could be soreness. Like it could be something. What the fuck was that?
Sorry, I had like a little soda on my.
It could be anything.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, the lack of utilization is because he knows something's going on with Jake Elliott.
Exactly.
You think it might be the yips, or do you think?
It could be.
I don't know. Love you, Jake. Super Bowl champ.
The time?
Call Chad.
Yeah.
We got to mention like bald. 4-0 in the Baldani era.
It's true.
Speaking of bald, call Chad. So, big week this week. It's Dallas week.
It is Dallas week.
And we're going to find out. Can you not like screaming in the mic?
Shut up, idiot.
Don't tell me what to do.
Is he going to answer?
He might be like sweating again.
Doing push-ups. Banging out push-ups.
Banging out push-ups.
What's going on?
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
What's going on, boys?
You doing push-ups?
No, I did that a little bit ago.
My man. Yeah, you gonna tell him where he's at and what we're doing?
Sorry, Ashlyn just tried to call me. I had to shut it down.
I told her to shut up.
No, I'm not going to do that. You want to tell my wife that?
Sure.
Oh, no, God.
Chad, you were live.
Hi, Chad. You were live on the 52 Reasons podcast. How are you?
I'm good, boys. How are you?
I'm doing very well, buddy. So, Chad, it's a big week this week.
Yeah, it is for multiple reasons.
More specifically in the sports realm, the Philadelphia Eagles are playing who, Chad?
You talking about Sunday?
Yes.
Dallas Cowboys.
And the Dallas Cowboys. Now, Chad, is it the biggest rivalry in the NFL?
No.
Who's better?
Biggest rivalry in the NFL.
Let me think about this one.
Ravens Steelers, Ravens Bengals,
Ravens Steelers, yeah.
Chiefs Bengals.
I would say maybe Chiefs Bills, specifically in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay, it's up there in the echelon of rivalries.
The Eagles and Giants are up there.
No,
we
not
own the
anymore. Yeah,
Giants.
we own the Giants.
And fuck Dallas.
But anyway, yeah, fuck Dallas. Chad, so you're significantly older than both of us.
Significantly. I'm older than you, though.
You're such a dick.
So, Chad, growing up as an Eagles fan, who was the player on Dallas that you hated the most?
Oh, boy. Growing
Or it could be right now. Just who do you hate?
Let me think about this one. Oh, man. Who I would hate most, either current or even when I was growing up?
Yeah.
Well, let me think about this one for a second here.
Chad, it kind of sounds like you're doing push-ups.
I'd have to go. It's a tough one because
There's so
growing
many.
up, playing against him, I was never a fan of Troy Aikman.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that just shows your age and how much older you are than both of us.
And we hate him on
Oh,
Monday
man.
Night Football,
We
too.
do hate him on Monday.
Stupid idiot.
We don't hate Joe Buck,
Dak
though.
Prescott's up there now, too.
Yeah.
I mean, Dak is kind of what he is.
It just kind of stinks.
He's just Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I think more about it, there's going to be someone else on Dallas that I'm totally missing that is like makes complete sense.
You want to give him yours?
What's that?
Well, yes, I'll say it, and then once we hang up, we'll kind of go into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Mine, like just right off the rip, Orlando Scandrick.
Lando Skandrick. Okay. Mine, Chad, would probably have to be Des Bryant.
I mean, that's just, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
can
you
see
ask
that.
like
I mean,
10 Philadelphians, 8 of them will say
Des Bryant.
Des Bryant. Yeah.
Or you know who else I hated? Wade Phillips.
Yeah.
Coach. It's the worst.
Jason Garrett.
Nah, he just kept them mediocre.
I mean, it seems like the Mike McCarthy
Yeah,
torch right there.
Yeah. All right, brother.
All right,
when
Chad.
I started watching them in the 90s, man, I'm telling you, Aikman was the guy that really I did not like playing against.
Well, yeah, I mean, he got 3-4 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That'll do
But
it.
I'm an old guy.
Yeah, you are, old man. All right, Chad. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow, bud.
All right, love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Later, buddy.
So, least favorite
We
Cowboys.
love that guy.
We do love that guy. Very bold.
Yeah.
Very bold. We might
So,
have.
He brings up a good point
Yes.
with like that era of Cowboys.
Error or era?
Era.
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 Oh my god.
Okay, what do you want to say, John?
Anyway, shut the hell up.
So what do you say?
Emmett Smith.
Yeah. As I guess Zeke. I mean,
Zeke was never that guy.
I think we're missing a pretty obvious one, and I know there's a big age difference between us. Tony Romo.
Tony Romo's again was one of those like mediocre quarterbacks that like
Just like
I
that.
just wasn't scared of him. T.O.
Yeah.
for obvious reasons.
Jason Peters.
He never really played in the prime of his career there. You know
Still,
what I mean?
he still was a Cowboy.
But obviously we're going to dive more into Cowboys week.
Orlando Scandrick. So I think this was the first
Stupid.
time Howie was like, "Oh, I shouldn't sign division rivals." Because remember when we signed Ryan Kerrigan, like the next
DeMarco
year,
Murray.
DeMarco Murray.
Stinky.
I mean, it's worked out pretty well with Saquon. And
Thanks, guys.
Jahan Dotson had that catch.
That one catch.
That
Yeah,
one
he did
catch.
have that one catch.
But Orlando Scandrick spent how many years with the Cowboys? Bless you. Spent how many years with Cowboys? Like 7?
7, 8.
Seven, 8 years. The Eagles then signed him in free agency, and he was ass.
Didn't he score a touchdown?
Against us?
No, for us.
For us? Yes, he did. It was the Dallas game,
Yes.
like when he played against the Cowboys. Also number 29.
Oh, gross. You know who else was 29?
Don't tell me. The Garrett Blount.
Referring to the Dallas player that also played for the Eagles.
I don't know.
DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco Murray. I was going to say DeMarco Murray, but again, I
Mhm.
didn't want to sound stupid.
Nope.
But got cut, or he just kind of stopped showing up to Eagles stuff.
Yeah, it was like
He
it was like a silent quitting, and then they were like, "Well, if you're not going to come,
We're
like,
just going to
cut."
release you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got cut because he was bad.
And then you go back to the Cowboys.
No, he went on with Shannon Sharp and with Skip Bayless, and Shannon Sharp fucking torched him.
Shannon Sharp does a lot of things live.
He does. Guy Fox. Shannon
I
Sharp,
love Shannon Sharp. I don't give a fuck.
big Eagles guy, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it pisses Skip Bayless off.
Well, Skip Bayless is no longer with them now, right?
No, they're off doing their
Fucking
own separate
asshole.
things. All in my ass, an all-time Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Skip Bayless quote. But Shannon Sharp said to him because Skip brought Orlando Scandrick on to kind of gang up on Shannon Sharp
Yeah.
in terms of Cowboys, and Shannon Sharp was like, "Oh, the Eagles were like dog shit," and da. He goes, "Is that why you're sitting here right now? Is that why you're not playing on the secondary right now?" Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
Of all time, fuck that guy. Stinks.
And Dez didn't catch it.
And Dez didn't catch it.
Anyway.
And just fuck the Cowboys in general.
Quote or draft class? What?
I'm gonna go with the draft.
You're gonna go draft first? Okay.
Yeah, you want to explain to the people what we're doing?
Yeah, so basically, Jared gives me a class in which the Eagles drafted in. He will give me the positions, and it's my job to try to name the players, and of course, the year in which this draft class took place. Did you not do your research again?
I had to go vote, asshole.
So did I.
Oh shit, we already did this one. Yeah, you left in the middle of the workday, so lick it.
So did you.
Yeah, but I didn't come back.
I came back.
I had to drive a while.
Yeah, I had to drive like 15 minutes.
You did or I did?
I did.
Yeah, I had to drive 50, pal.
That's your problem.
Shut up. It is
Anyway,
my problem.
Ready?
All right. So they did not have a first round pick.
Okay.
So with the first pick of the draft in the second round, pick 47, they took a defensive tackle. Same round, pick 49, they took a wide receiver. Round 3, pick 80, they took a linebacker. Round 4, they had 3 picks at 109, 117, and 131, in which they took a tackle and 2 DBs. They then had 3 sixth-round picks, pick 184, 200, and 203, which they took a tackle and 2 linebackers. And then finally, round 7, pick 230, they took a tackle.
All right, so they did not have a first round pick.
They did not.
So it's one of two things.
Yep.
It's either when they traded Wentz away, or traded for Wentz.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 2018. 2018, right? Because they drafted Wentz in 2017. What do you mean, no?
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It's not that. I'll definitely tell you that.
So or what I was going to say is it's like mid to early 2000s. You said defensive tackle and wide receiver?
Yep.
Oh, God. Defensive tackle in the second round. Give me a hint. Who's
About who?
either one?
This wide receiver. What can I say about him?
Is it Jeremy Maclin?
No, it is not Jeremy Maclin.
Okay.
Was pretty stupid, but pretty good.
Wide receiver's pretty stupid. DeSean Jackson?
It's DeSean Jackson.
Okay. So this is what? 2010? No. 9? No. 11? 8. 2008? Okay.
What happened also in 2008, John?
What else happened in 2008? What are you pointing at? How did you get married in 2008? Did you get married in 2008?
I was 9.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Phil's. Okay. I thought you were talking about the Eagles. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
I thought I had enough. Oh, I guess here.
That's the Iron Pigs. Okay, so 2008.
Yup.
Okay, wow, that's a little bit before my time. Yeah, I was 12.
What? Are you saying 2008 or 1908?
Yeah, 2008.
You were 12.
Shut up, idiot. So you're talking to DeSean Jackson.
Yup.
And then the defensive end.
Defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle.
Yup. Only played in the league for 3 years.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trevor Laws.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that.
Yup.
Any of these like notable players? Besides DeSean Jackson, of course.
So I'll just read them off to you. So we got Brian Smith.
Nope.
Mike McGlynn.
Nope.
Quentin Demps.
Nope.
Jack Ikegawanu.
No.
Mike Gibson.
No.
Joe Mays.
Mm-mm.
Andy Studebaker.
Uh-uh.
And King Dunlap.
I do know King Dunlap.
Yeah, King Dunlap, all-time name.
Yeah, no, that was one I was never really gonna get, to be honest with you.
So, I win.
I guess. Sure. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one would, I mean, look, I didn't really start diving into like drafts until like 2010-ish.
Here, I got some for you.
What? Okay. Let's see how smart you are, guy.
No, I know I'm about to get torched. John's going to give me a quote from a player or manager, not manager, head coach, GM, whatever, in the NFL. I then have 3 guesses to get it. However, I have 3 questions. Now, at any point, if I want to use one of my questions for another, one of my guesses for another question, I may do so. For example, if I have one guess, or excuse me, if I have 3 guesses and 1 question, I can substitute one of those for another question. John, the floor is yours.
All right. My family background has always been very supportive. They're going to be there for me no matter what.
I feel like I'm at work right now. Okay. What years were they in the NFL?
2009 to 2018.
Okay. I'm not saying this. I'm not asking you this, but I'm assuming that this player played for both the Cowboys and the Eagles because it is Dallas week.
It is Dallas week.
So I can't ask a twofer.
Well, you can. It would just count as 2 questions.
No shit, asshole. I completely.
Good shout.
Shut up.
Idiot.
Shut up. Okay, what position do they play?
Quarterback.
Okay. What teams did they play for?
Cowboys. Eagles.
Such a jackass.
Commanders. And the Jets.
Ooh. Cowboys, Commanders, Eagles, Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I use one of my guesses for
Sure.
another question? What years were they on the Eagles?
14, 15.
That didn't help me at all. Commanders, Eagles. Because there's a name that sticks out, but I don't think he ever played. No, he never played for the Cowboys. Unless he did. 2018.
Just guess.
Kevin Cobb.
No.
I didn't think it was.
So you got 1 guess left.
No,
buddy.
I don't. I used another question.
Thank you. 4 questions.
Yeah. I already
A
guessed.
guess.
I already guessed.
So you have 1 guess left.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
This fucking guy, bro. I'm gonna weasel out of it.
I was. Quarterback, played for the Eagles, 14 and 15. So thinking that was like Sam Bradford. It was like Mark Sanchez. Is it Jeff Garcia?
Is that your guess?
No. Trying to think of like, fuck, that's such like a shitty time to be an Eagles fan, man. That was still Chip Kelly.
It was.
Fucking Mark Sanchez.
It is Mark
It is
Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez. He played for the Cowboys?
Yes, he did.
What?
Yes, he did.
When the fuck did he play for the Cowboys?
Right after the Eagles.
Seriously?
He played 2016 with the Cowboys, and then he was no longer there, and then he played 1 year with Washington.
They were the Redskins at the time.
Yeah.
Mark fucking Sanchez.
So it was 2009 to 2012 with the Jets.
The Buffalo.
14-15 with the Eagles. 16 with the Cowboys. 18 with the Commanders.
God. Mark fucking Sanchez.
Pretty good one, huh?
I kept saying it's not Mark Sanchez, and you're
Well,
like,
Liam kept fucking saying Mark Sanchez today. I'm like, shut up! Fucking idiot, bro. Swear to God, he's never mind.
So,
Cowboys!
Hey, John, guess what I don't get to do on Sunday?
Watch the Cowboys.
Watch the fucking Cowboys game. Because my beautiful wife, Ashlyn, got us tickets to go see Hamilton.
She didn't get you tickets. You got her tickets.
Yeah, I know.
It's called spade a spade, bro. What the fuck? He's. I'm not gonna.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I love your wife.
Yeah,
she's a sweet woman.
Yeah, she is. But yeah, so I will only be able to watch maybe the first quarter. And I told her, if you don't think I'm going to be fucking watching it in that theater, she's like, you can't do that. You fucking
You want to bet?
You want to bet? But, so, as How much context am I going to be able to provide next week? I don't know.
That's what I get paid for.
But I don't pay you.
You don't know that.
Shit. I know I shouldn't have left my credit cards out. But big news. Dak Prescott on the IR.
Well, not officially, but it's heading that way, yes.
So we're going to get Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
5-1 as a starter in the NFL.
Here's my question.
Yup.
Do you think the Cowboys wait to name a starter so that way the Eagles are preparing for Cooper Rush and Trey Lance?
In my opinion, I think they should start Trey Lance.
I mean, Cooper Rush is not terrible.
He's not good either.
Well, neither is Trey Lance.
Yeah,
we saw that. I mean, if Kyle Shanahan can't fix you, who the fuck can?
You know what? You know what? That's a good. Well, no, dude, he looked good prior to getting hurt.
Well, don't get hurt, you fucking. Do you remember his hairline?
No, I gotta see that.
Look up his hairline, bro. Holy shit! Unless he got some surgery or something. Hairline picture.
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is that?
What are those?
Jesus.
But
I think everybody kind of knows it's going to be Cooper Rush.
Yeah. Who scares you on the Cowboys?
CeeDee Lamb.
Besides CeeDee Lamb, of course.
Quintana Bay. Micah Parsons.
If he plays.
Yeah. Other than that, the corpse of Ezekiel Elliott.
Not worried about him.
The corpse of Brandon Cook.
Not worried about him.
Is Tony Pollard still on that team?
He's not. He's on the Titans. He's
is.
lighting it up, actually.
He is lighting it up. Who's their wide receiver 2 on that team?
They just traded for Mingo. Jonathan Mingo.
Yes,
from the Panthers.
And they way overpaid for that.
4th round pick.
Yeah.
Well, D-Hop went for a 5th.
Yeah.
Chiefs, bro.
Yeah, I hate the Chiefs. They're going to 3-peat and go undefeated.
Probably.
It's just inevitable. Nobody. Truly nobody.
Yeah, honestly, look, key to success in this game, we're on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot take them lightly. It's still an opponent. It's still a division opponent. It's still on the road. So you have to.
And they play with a chip on their shoulder now.
Of course they do. And you have to keep the keys to success running the ball, setting up the pass, play action, not turning the ball over, and we're going to win the game.
Is it attendance appearance?
Shut up.
But yes, no, I agree. It's just sticking to the formula that they have had since the bye week, which was just pound the rock with Saquon.
Mm-hmm.
AJ will be probably playing in this game.
Play, yeah.
You have Devontae. Dallas Goedert might be playing.
He very well might be.
And the defense, I mean, look, you're obviously going to have Quinyon Mitchell on CeeDee Lamb. You're expected to have that leap with Cooper DeJean. You have Reed Blankenship and I was about to say Marcus Epps. Zach Bond. I don't know why I was thinking about Marcus Epps, dude. Zach Bond. Like, the defense is going to continue to thrive, and you got to be honest, that offensive line for the Cowboys is not great.
Well, here's the thing, too, is one thing we do have to keep an eye on besides CeeDee Lamb is Jake Ferguson. He is a good player, man.
He is a very good player, but he's about to be hit with the blizzard.
But I think the thing with every other game is if you pressure the quarterback and you hit the quarterback, you will win. Especially
if it's Trey Lance or I was about to say Ben DiNucci. Trey Lance or Cooper Rush. Those guys are, not to say they're inexperienced, but they're not Dak. The second they see pressure, they're going to panic.
You know what's led to the Cowboys' collapse?
Jerry Jones.
Well, yeah. But, do you know what you don't hear anymore?
Weedham boys.
No.
Yeah. Here we go.
You don't hear it anymore.
They're probably going to hear it with fucking Cooper Rush.
Yeah,
here we go.
Yeah, we need here we go back.
I hated it.
I know, me too.
It was so annoying. And I don't care. Yes, it made it more annoying because it was the Cowboys. It was just fucking stupid. Jalen just said to you, what name was it? What? I don't like your thinking face.
Sorry, back text me. What are you thinking score-wise?
I'm going to go 28-17.
Assuming a win.
In the Philadelphia. Do you think I would really predict the Cowboys win?
I don't know. You're not watching the game.
You're an asshole.
I don't know.
Shut up.
I have a 27. Oh, I put 37. 27-13 Eagles victory.
Yeah. I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling pretty good, man.
I'm not doing that yet.
We were closer before this past week.
Agreed. Now you go 2-0 against the Cowboys and Commanders. That's how that episode's going to open up. Thursday night football against the. We'll be working that night together.
We
Right?
will be. We'll have more time to stew on it.
Stew.
Stinky.
Stinky stew.
Are
Are we forgetting to do anything?
Let's
see. Overview.
Don't you have your list? No, you threw it out there.
Yeah,
You didn't check it twice.
Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. You've been naughty. You've been naughty little boy.
Anyway, so
Any closing remarks, John?
no, man. Let's kick the shit out of the Cowboys and all those fraud Cowboys fans around here.
Guess what I get to wear this weekend? My sheep costume. Stop. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys for listening and watching and doing all those things. We'll be back next Tuesday to discuss an Eagles dub over the fucking Cowboys. And John, instead of closing it out, fuck the Cowboys. You didn't do fuck the Cowboys. Let's try that again.
Oh, okay.
So John, to close it out, okay.
Fuck. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Fuck the Cowboys.